I am Marian Clark, and I have lived in Jonesboro for 41 years. I grew up here. I left in '72, went away to Liberty University, and then after my second child, we were in Winston Salem, and we moved back here. He was 2 days old. They said, "Oh, you're moving." I said, "Yeah, but my mama's going to be there when I get home." So, in fact, they picked me up at the hospital and brought me over the mountain. So, we came home. It was fun. You ran. It was safe. I mean, nobody locked doors. I don't think we even had a key. If we did, Mom, there were 5 of us, so I'm sure she didn't give us one. I wouldn't have. And we would play ball down where the post office and the town hall is. That was a ball field. And you'd walk downtown for the ball game. Now, if you parked right there on the street, you needed to be forewarned, because if they hit a fly ball over the fence, you were going to get your windshield knocked out. But nobody got mad. I mean, that was just part of the summer. And then you walked home, and you didn't think anything about walking in the dark or anything else. It was just, I had a paper route for 6 years in town. So I walked these streets every day for 6 years. And you knew all the people. My dog went with me, no leash law, And they knew my dog. "Where's Red? He's not here today." And I said, "He's coming. He'll be down the street." And it was just fun, Mom and Daddy were here, plus my brother and his family. And it was just a good place to grow up. The kids would be safe. I didn't have to worry about them. Of course, Joel and his family were here, and he had kids my kids' age. And plus my church was here, and my church family, so it was really not a hard choice. It was different because I loved Winston-Salem at that point, but it was time to come home. So I'm thankful I did. Jonesborough United Methodist, and I'm still there, and so is Mama. I worked with the youth 20 years, and then I retired, and then but now I go to early church, teach Sunday school, then go pick up Mama so she can get to church. She doesn't drive anymore. The people. There's still that caring feeling in town. I mean, if somebody is sick, you've got a host that's going to make sure people know they're going to get them food. If they need to go to the doctor, whatever they need, the town will take care of them. My brother that we lost, when he was sick, the town took care of us. There were 4 of us, so 2 of them stayed at one, and Joel and I stayed at another house because Mama was at the hospital all the time. But the town, Daddy never had to pay for a haircut. They just did small things, but they just take care of you because they love you. And, you don't get that in the city. Plus, you could walk down the street and everybody knew you, and that could be good and bad. Because sometimes if you did something you weren't supposed to, don't you worry, your mom and dad knew it before you got home. That's the only drawback.
Do you consider yourself a Jonesboroian?
Yes, very much so.
What does that mean to you?
It means that I'll do anything for this town. I want it to stay Jonesboro. I don't want a lot of outside influences coming in to change us. If you want to move here, that's great. But don't move here to change us, because you're coming because you liked what you saw when you came to see us. And it just means talking to people, being concerned about people, waving to people. I talk to people all the time. I'm real bashful. And they come in the store and you find out their story. You got to show people that you care. And Jonesboro does. I wouldn't change it for anything. So I'm here. As I told my neighbor, I'm here till Jesus comes back. And he said, okay.
Can you tell me about a time when you thought about moving away? Or was there ever a time when you thought about moving away?
Yeah, when I was young, I was ready to leave. That's why I went to Liberty. I knew that, I didn't want to stay. And so I went to Lynchburg. Mm-hmm. And I'm thankful I did. I went there to school, then I did some graduate work at UVA, stayed, I think I came home one summer, and after that I stayed wherever I was. I was in Lynchburg, and then Charlottesville, and then Winston-Salem. So, and I loved all the places I was. So, but this was always still home. Several times. My family's had some tragedies in it, and the town took care of us. Just even customers in here. So when you have that kind of support, you can't help but love your town. I mean, it's just, you wouldn't think of going anywhere else, and you don't have to explain yourself. Everybody knows, and everybody's, concerned, but they give you space, and they just love on you. I got cards galore, and so, the whole family did. So we're just very blessed. I wouldn't go anywhere else. Joel said, I just lost my daughter. And so Joel said, I've closed the store twice. Once when she got married, and once when we buried her. So, that's special.
What's something you do every week in Jonesboro?
I work. I have a Bible study every Tuesday morning. We meet at Jonesborough Methodist Church. It's from Emmaus. It's a group of us ladies who went on the Emmaus walk, and then we formed a reunion group. I go to church on Sunday. Of course, I go and see my mom quite a bit, but she's a delight. I go to the gym every morning. I have a gym family, and if you're not there, you're going to get gym shame. Because that's just the way those people are. And this morning I was a little late, and they go, where have you been? I mean, it was still 6 o'clock. You would thought they'd given me some slack. Hey, I'm very important today.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't say anything.
Someone believes it.
I have to put up with him all the time.
I know, it's a rough life, isn't
It
it?
is. I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
They helping you with your Tinder interview?
Yeah, get out of here. He's a mess. He's taking, let's see, Paula, she had another treatment, so she's going to be out for about 2 weeks. So Courtney's going to do the big route, which is City 1. And so then Mike will do Courtney's route, which is City 2. And he's just a cut up, And I said, I know people think we're strong, but you know you're male men and male women. But people know that Paula, she had cancer, and she's doing great. But the town knows, and they, sent her food, sent her cards. And see, that's Jonesboro, I just want people to be kind to everybody and get along, I know we've got storytelling, we've got the McKinney Center, we've got JRT, we've got a lot of different things going on, but we all need to work together and be kind. We could lose our small town flavor, and I don't want us to do that. It's and yet I don't want to be snobby and not let people come either. But I want people just to, love your neighbor as yourself, to be kind to folks, to speak. Do the things that you know that you should do. And if we do that, we won't lose Jonesboro, because it will still be a welcoming town. People will come in and say, this is the friendliest place. People are so friendly. And that's what we want. We want to be known for being a welcoming place and being kind to folks, helping people cross the street, doing whatever it takes. And that's what I don't want us to lose with everybody coming in, because we've had, lots and lots of people moving here. But I really don't think we will. I think there's a good core that will make sure Jonesboro stays Jonesboro. And those who are coming will see and want to be a part of it. And I don't think we're going to have to put anybody on a railroad car to run them out of town yet. That's encouraging, isn't it?
Great. So even through all the change, what keeps Jonesboro Jonesboro? What is that thing?
It's the people. I mean, that's all. It's not the buildings, it's not the businesses, it's not any of the activities, it's the people. That's what keeps Jonesboro Jonesboro.